The 2023 Yamaha WaveRunner series has been unveiled ahead of Australian showroom arrivals early next year. As with Sea-Doo and Kawasaki jet ski, Yamaha prices have risen, but unlike its rivals, most models have received colour changes. Here's a preview of the 2023 Yamaha WaveRunner series. For 2023, Yamaha WaveRunners have received sweeping colour and trim changes, but there are no technical upgrades after a significant overhaul to the lineup last year. As with Sea-Doo and Kawasaki jet ski, which in recent weeks announced price rises for 2023 due to increases in the cost of production and shipping, next year's Yamaha WaveRunners will go up by between $700 and $2,800 in Australia. For the first time, there are now two models that eclipse the $30,000 mark excluding trailer and registration. That means all three personal watercraft brands, Sea-Doo, Kawasaki jet ski and Yamaha WaveRunner, now have multiple models that cost in excess of $30,000 in Australia. The biggest price rise in the Yamaha lineup applies to the flagship performance model, the GP 1800R SVHO, available in two fresh colour schemes for 2023, which now costs from $27,899 excluding trailer and registration. The smallest price rise applies to the entry-level Yamaha WaveRunner EX, which now costs from $9,499 excluding trailer and registration. Prices for the full-size Yamaha WaveRunner FX series have increased by between $1,900 and $2,400 depending on the model. While Sea-Doo and Kawasaki carried over most of their 2022 colour schemes into 2023, Yamaha WaveRunner has managed to introduce its annual colour and trim changes despite the recent production constraints. Customarily, Yamaha Australia would receive its first shipments of next year's stock in November or December, just in time for summer. But ongoing production interruptions and shipping bottlenecks mean the 2023 arrivals have been pushed to early next year. In addition to fresh colours across almost every model, the full-size Yamaha WaveRunner FX series now comes with pre-drilled holes on the rear deck to more easily accommodate the company's new rec deck accessories, such as a cooler box or fishing seat. The company is hopeful it can secure sufficient supplies for 2023. The 23 model year WaveRunner FX series carries over the significant upgrades introduced in 2022, including a new heavy-duty hull, repositioned sponsons, new ride plates, one designed for the FX and another designed for the FX SVHO, factory-fitted speakers, charging ports in the console, a new touchscreen with Bluetooth phone connection, and the option of embedded navigation. The 2023 Yamaha WaveRunner Jet Blaster, which can ride on its tail at the push of a button and was introduced as a new model last year, changes its blue and yellow colour scheme for black and green. The GP 1800R SVHO is for the second year in a row available with two fresh colour schemes for Australia, blue on blue or black and green. While the FX HO Cruiser adopts last year's GP 1800 colours, the standard FX HO goes back to its traditional Yamaha blue and white roots. For the full list of colour and trim changes, including photos of every model in the 2023 Yamaha WaveRunner lineup, go to watercraftzone.com.au. Please hit like if you've enjoyed this video and subscribe to this channel so we can grow our audience and you can receive an alert as new videos go live. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.